Hey guys, Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. Update on our Texas-sized pantry since we've gotten some growing under our belt these last 2 seasons. Let's check out what we got. First, I want to start out with my green beans, guys. We had a bumper harvest of green beans this year. Not only did we sell quite a bit, but we were able to can loads of them, so I'm very excited about this. And here we have beets. So beets came in really strong at the beginning of the spring, and so we pickled a lot of those, and we've also sold a lot of them and given quite a few away, but this is one of Pop's favorite, so we're going to hang on to this. So here is the pickled jalapenos I've been doing. Absolutely delicious. This is a staple for us here in Texas. We love our pickled jalapenos, and this will be enough to last us probably a little over a year and a half. These are our freeze-dried bell peppers from last year. You can see we have quite a few jars left. This is excellent for soups and stews, spaghetti sauces, so we do use these quite often. And I've pickled up some okra. Love pickled okra, and so does my family. So I got about 4 or 5 jars of these. To protect our dry goods, we do go ahead and put them into some ball jars because we want to make sure that they stay safe from any vermin. So we've got quite a few flours in here, and sugar and baking soda and baking powder. And our condiments. So we have salt and steak sauce and black pepper, blackstrap molasses. We have honey. We keep honey on hand. Here are more of our dried goods. And then we have some freeze-dried scrambled eggs. Very excited about those. And then here are all of our canned meats. And here are more of our canned meats. So we keep ground beef, we keep seasoned meat like Sloppy Joe's or taco seasoning on hand. We can our own chicken, but we also have some purchased canned chicken. And down here we have more canned chicken, we have corned beef hash, and we've got some canned bacon back there. We keep sardines, tuna, all kinds of different meats on hand in case of an emergency, or if we just want to come back here to the pantry and pick something up. And here, guys, are my canned tomatoes. You guys made a comment last year that I needed, or last time I did this video, that I needed to stock up on my tomato goods, and boy, did I ever. So I've got lots of pasta sauce, lots of tomato sauce, lots of chopped tomatoes in here. I got some homemade rotel. We've got tomato paste that Greg has made. We have our soups, lots and lots of soups, chicken noodle soup. Then we also have our canned soups. These are good for a quick meal. Here are some vacuum-packed rice, and here are some of our freeze-dried herbs. We keep Gatorade on hand because we certainly need it. Back there we have canned juices, and over here we have our bone broths. This is miscellaneous canned goods. We have sauerkraut, sliced peaches, blueberry and cherry filling because I do like to make a cobbler every now and then, and I want to make sure I have what I need on hand so I can make it pretty quick. And then over here we have potatoes and corn. Down here we have green beans, ranch style beans, which is a Texas favorite, pork and beans, black beans, refried beans, and pinto beans. We are all set. Oh, there's some charro in there too. I love charro beans. So we are all set with our proteins. Before we invested in a freeze dryer, we did go ahead and pick up some emergency essentials freeze-dried food. So we have various soups and vegetables up there, some meats. We could pretty much make up a stew pretty quick. We do like to keep these freeze-dried hash browns on hand. And up there we've got our fruit and vegetable pail. They're little single-sized servings. This is our beet powder from our beets, guys. That is going to be a nutrient dense drink if we wanted to put it in our smoothies, and we do. And we also do our beet greens the same way. So with this year's garden and this year's harvest, the pantry is starting to fill up, guys. Starting to fill in some gaps that I felt like we needed. Still lots more canning that's going to be going on. If you have joined us for the 365 canning challenge, guys, I'm up to about 205 jars. So I got a ways to go. I know many of you have already reached the goal of 365. So I've got to get caught up on that. I'll be doing some more chicken and some more hamburger meat because those are things that we need to keep on hand in the event of an emergency. And this is some of our freeze-dried food that we have in the foil Mylar bags, and then we go ahead and seal it up in these 5-gallon totes with a lid to make sure that they can stay safe and moisture free, and just try to keep them protected from any kind of vermin that might want to come in here. Dollar Tree sometimes carries this microwave ready to heat rice. We do keep some of these on hand for a quick meal. I'll say that I'm not a big fan of the flavor, but you know what? In a pinch, I'll eat it. Don't forget to keep your dried beans on hand, and we do go ahead and vacuum pack those as well to try to keep them a little fresh. I think I'm going to start moving those guys over to jars though, because to me, I think that they'll last a little bit longer. Here are some tomato slices that we did process in the freeze dryer back in 2021, and listen, you can tell they're still very dry in there, so we have these for a backup that I could probably make tomato powder out of these. We got some potato slices in here as well that are freeze dried, and we do check them to make sure that we don't feel any mushiness, and so far they're doing fantastic from 2 years ago. So if you're planning a pantry, it's good to diversify. You want your canned goods, something that you can just do quick heat. You might want some dehydrated or freeze-dried foods because they'll stay shelf stable a little bit longer. You want peanut butter, you want your protein foods, you want your meats, and you want high nutritional value from your fresh vegetables that you grow in your garden. So can up what you can and then make your soups and stews. In fact, it was cheaper for me to make that chicken noodle soup over there than it was to buy. So I hope this gives you some ideas. Wanted to give you an update on the 365 canning challenge and how the pantry is looking now that we've had a spring and half summer harvest. We still got lots of tomatoes out there, so my tomato stock will get a little bit heftier, and we're probably going to make some barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce, excuse me, allergies. Barbecue sauce and some other tomato-based products to put back here on the shelf because we want variety. So we are burning up again today here in Texas, but I see some clouds over there. I'm hoping that we're about to get some rain. So anyway, that just goes to show you what you can do when you grow a garden, guys, and you learn how to can. We got lots of videos out there on how to do just that. And probably at least 65 to 70% of our canning videos are hot water bath canning, which is super easy. You can do it, guys. You can do it. So thank you for watching. Wanted to give you an update on the 365 challenge. You see everything that I've canned so far, and also an update on how you can stock your pantry with your garden. I hope you guys are doing the same, and I have a feeling you are. Love you guys. See you soon.